In a world full of distractions, there's one thing that still opens doors, builds trust, and creates real opportunities. Social skills, but not just any skills. We're talking about 3 specific social skills that, if you master them, can completely change the trajectory of your life. They're simple but powerful. And once you internalize them, your relationships, career, and even your confidence will never be the same. Before we dive in, let me ask you, what if the difference between where you are today and where you want to be is just one conversation away? Think about that, and let's begin. Social skill. 1. The art of listening actively. Most people hear, but they don't truly listen. And that's the exact reason why their relationships feel shallow or frustrating. Active listening means giving someone your full attention, not just waiting for your turn to talk. It's about making the other person feel understood. And when someone feels understood, they trust you. Trust leads to connection. And connection opens doors, in business, in love, and in life. Want to stand out in job interviews, leadership meetings, or even first dates? Practice active listening. According to Harvard Business Review, leaders who listen well are perceived as more trustworthy, competent, and capable. But how do you listen actively? Here are 3 simple habits to build immediately. 1. Eye contact. Without it, you're not present. 2. Nod slightly or use verbal cues like, I see, or that makes sense. 3. Paraphrase what the person said before responding. It shows you care and you're engaged. People don't remember what you said. They remember how you made them feel. And being truly listened to is one of the rarest feelings in today's world. Have you ever felt truly heard by someone? Share your story in the comments. Social skill. 2. Assertive communication. Being assertive is not being aggressive. It's also not being passive. Assertiveness is the middle ground, where you respect others while also standing up for yourself. It's one of the most underrated life skills, and yet it's the foundation of boundaries, confidence, and influence. In fact, a study by the American Psychological Association found that assertive individuals tend to report higher self-esteem and better relationships. Why? Because they don't bottle up emotions or explode. They express with clarity and calm. Here's a simple formula to communicate assertively. I feel emotion when situation, and I would prefer solution. Example, I feel overwhelmed when meetings run late, and I'd prefer if we wrap up on time. This approach avoids blame and focuses on clarity. In work, assertiveness can help you ask for a raise. In love, it can help you express needs without guilt. In daily life, it earns respect. Remember this, people treat you the way you teach them to. Assertiveness is that lesson. Now ask yourself, do you express your needs clearly, or do you stay silent and hope others will notice? Social skill. 3. Emotional intelligence. EQ is your ability to recognize, understand, and manage emotions, both your own and others. It's the hidden engine behind empathy, leadership, and long-term success. Psychologist Daniel Goleman, who popularized the term EQ, argues that emotional intelligence matters more than IQ in predicting success in life. Why? Because people don't just follow intelligence. They follow emotional stability, empathy, and connection. Here's how to boost your EQ. 1. Practice self-awareness. Catch yourself in emotional spirals and label what you feel. I feel anxious. I feel disappointed. Develop empathy. Ask yourself, what might this person be going through that I don't see? Respond, don't react. Count to 5 before replying in emotionally charged situations. Reflect regularly. At the end of each day, review your emotional decisions. What worked, what didn't. High EQ turns conflict into cooperation, criticism into growth, and rejection into redirection. People with high EQs tend to lead better, love deeper, and live lighter. Now, think about this. If your emotions are the steering wheel, is your hand on it, or are you just a passenger? Integrating the 3 skills. These three skills, active listening, assertiveness, and emotional intelligence, are not isolated. They feed into each other. Strengthening one reinforces the others. For example, high EQ helps you listen better. Listening makes you more empathetic. And empathy makes assertiveness more effective. Together, they create a kind of quiet charisma. The kind that draws people in without trying too hard. And here's the beauty of it. Anyone can develop these skills. It's not talent, it's practice. Consistency beats intensity. Practice daily in small ways. Start by really listening to the next person who speaks to you today. Or say no politely to something that doesn't serve you. Or pause and reflect before sending that angry message. These are micro acts that shape a macro life. Final message. Here at Fix Yourself, we believe that your future is shaped by your habits, your mindset, and your conversations. The world is full of noise. Be someone who brings clarity. These three skills aren't just nice to have. They're life-changing. They help you build deeper relationships, communicate with confidence, and lead with emotional wisdom. And they are more needed now than ever before. If you want to keep growing and learning practical tools like these, subscribe to the channel right now. It takes just a second, but it tells the algorithm, and me, that you want more content like this. Also, drop a comment. Which of these three skills do you want to work on first? And why? If you want to go deeper, check out Daniel Goleman's book, Emotional Intelligence, a must-read for anyone who wants real influence. Thanks for watching, and remember, greatness begins with the way you connect with others. Fix yourself, elevate your life. See you in the next video.